Is we live, ho? Is we live? Is we live? Is we live? If we live, ho? Is we live? The first minute of being online is the most awkward because hello. How's my reading week? It's been okay. Two people, Mavi, Janique, what's up? It's been good so far, but it's going to be cut to an abrupt end soon because I have to be at school technically every this week for the remainder of the week because my son's starting daycare. So I got to do this required transition where I go there for an hour every single day until next week so that like by the time I start school next week, he's like fully transitioned into their care, which is great. And obviously it makes sense, but it sucks because I did not want to see that school for another week. I wanted to stay home all week and do shit all. And God had other plans. I feel like God's really just trying to force me how to like get into a space where I have a lot of things to do so that I am ready for all the things that are ready to come my way that requires me to be quick on my feet. Because like I've been spoiled for the past 6 years. I've managed to make good money and not have to leave my house, you know? And yeah, now I have to like interact with the world and I'm like, why? Like I don't go anywhere. I hate people. It's okay. But I like it. It's nice. It's nice for a change. Keeps me grounded. Sometimes staying home all the time and being a psychic can get a little bit much. The four walls get a little bit tight after a while. Yes. Hello. Hello. It's true, man. Because, like, frig, I'm telling you, for like 6 years of my life, I was very isolated. Very. Like, everything in my life was like 4 blocks. Like, I only did what I wanted to do. Like, I didn't have to be anywhere. It's like, I gotta wake up at 9 o'clock for work in the morning. It's like, no, I could start my day at 6 o'clock at night and make as much money as you made 3 days at work. You know, I got a little spoiled, you know, so, yeah. It's funny because I'm not introvert. I'm not like an introverted person at all. I'm actually very much of an extrovert. Um, but I suffered from PTSD for a few years, so like it accommodated my mental state. It made my mental state very easier to bear. Then I didn't have to go to work. Because if I worked for anyone, I don't think I would have lasted with the way my mental state once was, you know? But how are you guys? I came on later last night, so a lot of you guys weren't here. See, you know, like my real ride or die, down for whatever subscriber that is, no matter what time I come on, she's here, is Miss NOIB. Like I've noticed anytime I come on, whether it be like super late, whether it be like evening time or the early parts of the night, she's always here. And Maury's always here too, but like, what is this? Yeah. That was supposed to be the year for me, but I was going against the tide. Yes. Hello, Christina. Janique, I know. I'm not hating. Like, you guys have lives. I'm just saying. I just noticed, like, you know, I pay homage and respect to those that, like, is down for the cause and actually give a shit about what goes on in my House of Star live rooms. Like, legit. You know? So, excuse me, I couldn't contain myself. Today was the first day of Scorpio season. all the Scorpios in the room, which I don't think there is any at this moment besides myself, stand up. Stand up, because it's our season. Can you believe it's already here? The best season of the year, Scorpio season. What up? I know. Oh, I love you too. My boss from the restaurant bar is a brother of my grade 11 math teacher. That's insane. 6 degrees of separation. That is insane. My birthday's in 2 weeks, guys. I'm gonna try to come on that night because that night of my birthday is a school night. I'll see how things are with school. Because usually after school, I'm fucking exhausted. Hello, C Young. How are you, love? What's poppin'? What is poppin'? I have my hoodie on. Are you sure? I'm an Aries, though. Aries are the best. You might sting me for that. Ah! My sister's an Aries. Aries are okay. I like Aries sign. The only sign, I can't even say I don't like them, but the only sign that I don't get along well with air signs. I don't know why. Me and air signs just don't mesh. Unless you're a Libra. But like other than that, me and air signs just don't work on the same tempo. Like I don't get along with like Geminis. Well, I have one Gemini friend, but Geminis get strange. Aquariuses get strange with me. But like the only like air sign that I'm like, you know what, you're not that bad. It's Libra. But I cannot get along with Libra girls for some reason. For me, for some weird reason, me and Libra girls, like we do not stand. Yeah. Honestly, I hear that a lot. Because even my friend, he's a Libra. And he was like, what kind of... He's like, you're a Scorpio, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, what? What's your rising and your moon? I'm like, Sag is my rising and like Leo is my moon. And he's like, yeah, I think that's why I get along with you. Because most of the time I meet Scorpios, like they're just too much for me. And I'm like, yeah, I think it's like my rising and my moon that kind of balance me. And then not to mention like my Venus and my Mars are in Libra, which is very balancing as well. Like Libras are very diplomatic. So like, I think that's the reason why I don't come off as like that typical crazy, intense Scorpio energy that you usually get. Yeah, I kind of balance myself out in that regard. Yes, Libras can be fake. The girls I do not get along with where any girl that I've ever met that was a Libra, we lasted and they flip out. That's what I don't like about them. Like they just lash out. And like when they lash out, they don't ever want to like admit their faults. So they like it's like they will not give you the opportunity to even like say your side or say your piece or whatever. Like they're weird. Like this, me and Libra women just don't get along. We can never be friends for long. Um, I met one Sag girl I was friends with, and I'm not gonna lie, she was pretty fake. She was pretty fake. She was pretty fake. Like, for the most part of the relationship, she was, like, good. But sometimes I wonder if that was even real either. Like, you know what I mean? But, yeah, she was pretty fake. Like, totally, like, presented herself to be something she completely wasn't. And then when she decided to be that person that she tried to hide from me, it's like she just started to get weird. And I was just like, yeah. So I kind of had to cut that off. And I was like, yeah, you're fucking weird. I can never look at you the same ever, even if I wanted to, bro. Yeah. Yes, they can be. But that's like my only bad experience with most part, like every sign has been okay. I get along with Capricorns very well. Scorpio males, Cancer males, Leo females. The Leo moon is affixed out. I don't know. I have a Leo friend and we've been friends for like 17, 18 years. And though she has a very spicy personality, we get along pretty well. Like, I can take her for who she is because she is who she is and she doesn't waver. So it's like, you're never surprised from what you get from her. You know, it's just like either you can handle it or you don't. But they're all about loyalty, Leos. So like when they have a friend, if they call you a friend and they're loyal to you, like they're loyal to you. Like they respect the dynamic, the friendship that you guys have. And I rate that about her. And I'm not even talking about like just me. Like I even seen how she deals with her other friends. Like all her other friends, she's the same way with them. Like they're like she has this loyalty to them that is like no matter what happens or if I don't agree with what you do, like that's still my friend. Yeah, I'm spicy too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sensitive. Like I'm more of a person that I'm defensive. You know what I mean? So like I coming from the background I come from, I've always had to protect my own, you know? And I could be defensive. But like you can't like I'm just not out of pocket like that. Like, oh, everything will be like, what the fuck? But like once I feel like you cross the line where you're not respecting me the way that I feel like you should, I will call you on it. Like I won't waste any time. Yeah, but it's not like one of those things where it's like end all be all, like I'm ready to cut you off kind of thing, depending on how severe it is. But usually, like I'm not gonna keep it bottled in that you're fucking up. I'm gonna tell you the truth because I'm not gonna turn around and be upset in myself, and then maybe at the wrong moment it all fucking comes out, right? Got a lot of fans. They need them though. Yeah, yeah. Loyalty, 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 loyalty. Yeah, loyalty is everything. And I'm a Scorpio and a Leo moon. And Scorpios have that thing with loyalty too. So when it comes to me, like I'm super loyal and I like expect super loyalty too. Cause like I'm literally like, if you're anything to me in my life that I regard as important, like I do not play around with it. Like that's the kind of person I am. Like I don't play. I'm super, super like if you cross my loyalty in any way, like I cannot trust you. It can even be it could be the simplest thing. It's just like, yo, I can't fuck with you now. Cause it's like I can't trust you. Like I can let this slide and who knows to say that down the road it may attach to something else and it gets worse and then I'm like, yo, I should have fucking cut you off so long ago, you know? As a Leo, it irks me to see loyalty tattoos. Yeah. Most people are not loyal. They're like loyal to the idea of having company. But like when it really comes down to loyalty, like it's not just about being a friend, it's about even being that person that is good to that person even when they're not looking. You know what I mean? Yeah, Scorpio females. You will grow up to be a king. Yeah. Integrity. There we go. Yes. I've been raised on a lot of integrity. Cause that's one thing that my dad instilled in me strongly is integrity and morals. Like you need to have integrity. Like no matter what, like don't ever be that person that you do things that you're ashamed of. And there's not many things in my life I've done that I'm ashamed of. Not many at all. Not because I think I'm perfect, but I just kind of like my dad literally like instilled it in us, you know? And that Leo thing too. Like Leos don't like to do anything that they're gonna turn around and not feel proud of themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of how it is. Like I'm just like, okay, yo, I really, this is me. And if you go against that, I'm like, I just don't look at you the same, bruh. I just don't look at you the same. What the frig? Like, everything is deciding to download on my phone right now, and it's so annoying. It's just like my phone is not charging properly. Scorpios are vindictive when mean. The thing is, I'm not vindictive. Like, it's weird. I'm not vindictive. But I will wait for the appointed time to take joy or, like, your karma. But I've never actually, like, done something to somebody. Not even much as thought something. Like, it depends on what it is. You know what I mean? Like, if you've totally disrespect my honor, like, I don't stand for that. Like, no way. Especially when I know, like, how, like, how good I am to you. You know? Because I wear my heart on my sleeve. So when people do me dirty, I don't take it lightly. It really bothers the fuck out of me. And it's not even like them. It's like more like a me thing. It's like, how the fuck did I let you do that to me? You know? Starre, what's the difference between an April Taurus and a May Taurus? I don't know. That's actually, that's like a very hard sign. I don't know I know a good amount of Tauruses, but the Tauruses I know, they're all different. They're not the same. Like, my mom's a Taurus. 2 of my friends were Tauruses, and they're literally like different people. Like, I can't even say they're the same people. But I find that the sign, okay, like, say like a transit sign. So say like you're a Scorpio and you're born October opposed to 1 November. I find that the October one, or the one coming into the sign, is usually the more extreme version of the sign itself. So I find like May Tauruses are not as stubborn or headstrong as an April one would be. Cause, like, actually, yeah, cause the April one I know, like, hush, boom, they're very, very. What's in your nose? Oh. See, say hi. He was like crying for me to take him out of the play, but as soon as he's like, oh hey, like, he's all happy. She has no shirt on. I don't know why, because it's not even that warm in here. So let me go put his shirt on. He's all excited. He's like, nah, baba. Mama's turning on the heat a bit because it's cold in here. My dad keeps turning down the heat. He keeps turning it down, and it's like, it kind of annoys me when he does it, because I'm like, you're not even here. Why would you turn it down? Say hi. Say hi. Okay. Hold on, Baba. Hold a second. Make Mama put a shirt on you, okay? Your mama's best gift. Mama's best gift. Mama's happiness. Where's all his clothes? Okay, this is his older stuff. Okay, we're gonna put this on you because this is warmer. Okay, sit down, Baba. Sit. So Mama, sit. Come, so Mama can put this on. No. Hashi, Hoshi, Hashi, Baba, Hashi, Baba. First of all, why is this in the freaking dress? This is dirty. Where the heck are? Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Alright, I should put this on. Okay, Bobby. All his clothes. Okay, wait, on top. You think that's funny? You're biting my hand. Hold on. Okay. All right. He's kind of hyper. Yeah. Yes, he's a happy Taurus baby. He's back. Yes. Here's a word. Don't do that. They don't like that. Hi. 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 Yeah, what's up with Spice bleaching her skin? We're gonna get into it. This is a viewer's choice House of Starres. Oh, what's this? Oh, what do you press, Ocean? It's a viewer's choice House of Starres. So, yeah. He is. I need to get him on his better, he'll have to fall asleep. No, I think it's makeup. It looks so weird. If it's bleach, oh my god. Which I don't think it is. It's a very bad job. Give me that. That's Mama's. Let's get into it. We're gonna get into it. Let me just calm this baby down. Is it? Were you trying to talk a chat like Mama? Holy crap! It's pouring in. Boom. Okay, Mama has to do her job. Okay. This is how you eat, child. Okay. Yeah. Okay, watch out. Fight. Shit. I need to find the charger to his tablet so you can go on it. Look. What's this? Look. Ew, don't eat it. Okay. So let's get into it. Bang. So we got Spice, Nicki Minaj, Diddy and Cassie, Nicki and Quavo. Ooh, Nicki and Quavo. Oh my god. Listen, I know Nicki might have done some things that are mean, but the way how people are acting and how he's talking about her and just how people are just coming for her, it's so mean. Like, I wonder what Nicki really did to fucking deserve all that. Because that's just awful how people are dealing with her. Oh shit. No, I am not going to allow you to break my headset like the many that you've broken in history. No. Our Quavo is Sawite. Okay, you guys need to slow down. We're going to go one at a time. Shit. Quavo did smash those plastic cheeks. She did. Yes. She was fucking him. I think she was actually dating him. Like, did you hear about how the fact that he had a girl at his album release party, like a actor that was acting like her, like how she acted when she got a bag from him? Though I don't even know why the fuck he's making it a big deal, like Nicki Minaj can't buy her own goddamn bag. Like, Like she was being sincere. Like you don't act like you bought her something that she couldn't buy her damn self. But let's get into it, okay? Yeah, like I was like, wow, like this is a little bit extreme, even if it's publicity. Did y'all watch the interview with Joe Button? I've been liking Joe Button's podcast where Pusha T was on it because he was actually clearing up all the rumors that were swirling around the fact that he brought Drake's son into the diss and shit like that. So we're gonna get into it. Ocean, gosh darn it. Oh, okay, son, I know. Son, oh yes. Okay, son. They do not want to see the shoe. They don't care. Okay, they want to get into this celebrity tea. Son, look at me. Ocean, look at me. They want to get into the celebrity tea. The celebrity tea. Okay? I'm about to hold on. Guys, I'm gonna have to bring him to where my mom is. Because he gonna let me live my life. Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. I'll be a second. Don't leave. I'll be a second. Okay, so we're back in business. I had to lay Ocean with my mom, and I had to make him a bottle and use the washroom at the same time. So, yeah, back to these to regular programming. So, attention viewers, we're gonna get into it. Hey, Bottle 578, Love, and Ocean. Yes, Ocean. My sunny son. He's very hyper, but when he gets hyper like that, he's winding down. Because I kind of made him skip a nap today because I noticed he takes like these late naps. Like if he's hanging out in the bed with my parents and they sleep because they work nights. So, yeah, they work nights. So they take their naps throughout the day. And if he's in the bed with them, then he will fall asleep with them. But essentially what ends up happening is that he takes like late naps, right? So today I made him skip his nap. I'm trying to like readjust him because he's soon to be on a schedule. My son is starting daycare soon, guys. Which I'm excited for because he'll meet babies his age and he'll learn how to like communicate and talk and stuff like that. But then I am nervous because I'm like, holy shit, somebody else aside from anyone that I trust, is watching my kid. And if you were to do anything to my fucking kid, I will shoot you. And that's not not hot. So let me just get into, I feel like I'm drawn to talk about the Nicki and the Quavo situation first. Cause like that situation is the fucking craziest thing. Like, it's like the big ass bully of the industry is finally getting her day. And it's so sad that though I love Nicki and you know things come full circle, I feel sorry for her because I just feel like they're being so harsh. And it's nothing worse than a man that sleeps with you and then shames you. Like, that is the worst fucking thing. And this is not the first time this is happening to Nicki. This is the second time this is happening to Nicki. Because the first time it happened with Meek. And now it's happening with fucking Quavo. And this guy literally did a whole track on the fact that he, like, fucked her and, like, disregarded her feelings and even made mock of her by hiring an actor. It's called karma. I know. And I you know what? I believe in certain senses she probably deserves it, but I still feel for her. So let's get into it. So let's ask questions. What do you guys want to know about Nicki and Quavo? They didn't just smash. They were dating for a bit. I don't think they were exclusive, but they were seeing each other. No, I feel you. They were seeing each other for a little bit. From what I sense, it feels like a few months. It doesn't feel long. It feels like a few months. Like it was around the motorsport times. They knew each other before then. But I feel like they were kind of maybe in the head or the mid of what they were doing around motorsport times. But they were sleeping together. Like, Nicki was looking for a relationship. Yeah, Quavo and Sweetie are in a real relationship. No, it's not PR to get her jealous. I feel like he actually got with her. But you have to understand that Quavo is going to give loyalty and onus to his brother or his cousin Offset. Like when it comes to Cardi B is fucking Offset's wife. You know, like regardless of what, it's not even like, okay, if she's like just some bitch, but at the end of the day, like, that's who he's really taking in. So like, if anything, like, it would be a disrespect to the bro code if he were to like rock with somebody that's a complete enemy of his wife. And I think that's the reason why it didn't go anywhere. At the same time too, I feel like Nicki does have an attitude problem. No, I don't think so. I don't think she slept with Drake or Wayne. You got to keep in mind, like, well, it's not like she can't cheat. You got to keep in mind, through all this fame and everything, she was with Safari for many years. Did Quavo really like her? I think he liked her. He was more attracted to her than liked her, but I think that he never got himself to a place to really have feelings for her because he was still in the stage of getting to know her. So he was just flexing with her. It's like he never really put himself in that place to really, you know? Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. Let me see. I know I probably missed a couple comments. What kind of attitude? I just feel like the kind of person that Nicki is. She's very self-assured and she commands space. But sometimes how she commands space, she can be very condescending. And she's moody, like she's snappy. So, you know what I mean? Will Quavo and Sweetie last? No. There might be a child out of that relationship, though. I think there might be a kid, but I don't think they're gonna last. I'm not really getting that. But I feel like there's a possibility for a child to actually come out of that relationship. Are Nicki and I don't know if they're going to get married, but I feel like there's an aspect of the relationship where it could get serious. Like, I feel like it could get really serious. Because I'm just seeing a house. So maybe, like, I'm getting the sense, like, a living together kind of situation that can actually occur from the relationship. But I don't actually see, like, you know, it getting... I don't know if it gets to marriage. I don't think that Nicki's gonna marry him because the guy that I see Nicki marrying, I feel like the guy's a bigger guy. There's something about the guy that he's bigger and he's taller and he's thicker and he's dark skinned. And that's what I'm getting from the guy that I see Nicki actually getting married to. Like he's a bigger guy. I feel like she will have babies. Feel like I see 3 kids around her. Yeah, I see her having 3 kids. But I feel like by the time that Nicki actually starts a family, like she's a little bit out of the spotlight. Like she's still prominent in the spotlight, but she takes a break. There comes a point where Nicki's gonna actually take a step back. I'm not sure if he's from the Caribbean. That I'm not sure of. But I do feel like, yeah, he is a good looking guy, but he's like a man. Like he's like a man's man. Like he's a right kind of personality to tame Nicki's craziness. Yeah, he definitely has money. He's black. The guy sees black, yeah. She's like a queen petite, yeah. Hold on a second. Let me change my charger because for some reason I have my charger in, but it's charging it's dying as it's charging. Hold on. All right. Yeah. I heard. Really, I heard he might be white. No, I'm not seeing that guy. Like, He could be somebody she married, but somebody that actually settling down with and being with for a while is a taller, thicker guy. And he's dark, and he's darker than her. I thought he was gay. He gives off that energy. He has you know what he is? He has like a feminine energy, and of course, like the whole nose ring thing. He has a very high pitched voice too. Does he have side chicks? I don't see him being serious about anyone right now. I don't think he has like side chicks, because like I don't think that he puts that much into them for them to be like a complete side. But he's out there doing him. Who else is out there gay? I don't know. She can, but I can see how she could like him, because I feel like he's very catering to her, and he's really sweet. Like he like worships the ground that she walks on. You know what I mean? Like he treats her like the way she should be treated. Because even though he has prominence and he's like a celebrity, at the same time, like he's not American. And then two, like he comes from a whole different world when it comes to being a celebrity. So like you're not having to deal with that big ego trip that comes with most celebrities within the realm of where she is. She needs a man's man, but she needs a man that is calm. Like she needs a man that he can't pop off like how she's willing to pop off, but at the same time, like he has to be able to, like, he's not a pushover. Like he'll put you in your place. Like she needs a man like that. The type of negative mindset, no regard to other humans, and attitude has. Did her mother ever check her mouth growing up? Of course I think she did, but I feel like Nicki, the way that how Nicki is, there's an aspect of her where she comes from, like how she grew up, in the like the borough where she's from, but it also comes with the industry. Like the industry is not friendly, guys. Like you can't, like sometimes you see celebrities and how they act, like you cannot be surprised, because you can't really be in this industry and just be completely like easy going about things and not care or hold your ground. I think it's on both. She's Trinidadian. Like Trinidadian. In Trinidad, the island itself has like a melting pot of so many different cultures. Spanish, Indian people, and like black people. They've been congregated and colonized by multiple European countries. So a greater part of the country itself, like Trinidadians that you meet, are mixed. Like you don't really see a lot of like, yeah, like you will see straight black people or straight Indian people, but a lot of them are mixed. Yeah. Is she gonna succeed in her career though? Well, she already is succeeding. She is pretty successful, but she is getting to that time where her prominence is winding down. You know what I mean? But it's actually the best thing that's for her. She needs to slow down, because for what she actually wants in her life and for how the industry is changing, like she's coming into her era where what she has to offer no longer applies. The industry itself is disintegrating. Like, it just is. And it's not just like the music, because like of course to each his own, you know, because I would have believed like once upon a time people were saying the same thing about the music that we were listening to, you know, like in the 90s and stuff like that. But like I just feel like the structure of the business itself is like the line is thinning, because there's just so many ways for you to become prominent now. It's not just you getting signed to a record deal and pushing out albums. Now it's like you can go on SoundCloud, you can go on YouTube, you can do so many things to like build an own career and network for yourself. Hey Jamie. Let's stay on topic of like one thing because I want to be able to like easily go into the other questions that people have. Yeah, she will. She will come after them all. I feel like when she retaliates, it's like she kind of condenses them all together. We are having it's House of Stars Celebrity Psychic Reading Viewer's Choice. So right now we're talking about Quavo and Nicki Minaj. So would she go broke? No, she's not gonna go broke. I don't think she's stupid like that with her money. Like that's one thing with Nicki Minaj I have to say. I don't think she's a person that's stupid with her money. She's made some smart decisions. But I do feel like she's definitely going to have to filter her talents in different means outside of music. Will Quavo go broke? Yes, he will. Actually, no. Quavo's gonna work his way up and be like up there, like even without Migos, because I feel like Migos will eventually like break up, not because of really anything bad, but eventually they're gonna like start doing their own things. You know what I mean? I feel like Quavo is gonna work his way up himself in the music. I feel like he's gonna end up starting a record label, and he's gonna like start promoting different artists and stuff under that label. I feel like Offset, like eventually in his career, he's gonna like disappear and start to produce. It's kind of I feel like more like producing stuff like that, writing rhymes, doing raps, like doing stuff like that. It feels like the other one, I forget his name again, the quiet one. He's gonna still do music, but again, like he will fall into the background too. Like he's the kind of person that he likes the stuff, like he likes Takeoff, yeah. He likes the industry and stuff, like he loves what he's doing with his career, but at the same time, he's a person that doesn't really like to like mix and mingle in it. You know what I mean? Like he's yeah. They do spend money like crazy. But a lot of time that's for show. Like I feel like they're kind of people that will spend money and like they'll show a lot of money that they have and have stacks, but that shit will go right back in the bank. Like you know what I mean? Like I feel like they will get cars, but like they're just like leasing it. Like they won't buy a car. Maybe a couple of them they've bought, but a lot of them are just lease. And that's not just for like broke purposes because they ain't got the money. Like it's just a smart thing to do business wise. And half the time, like they have these accounts where they have like interests and stuff like that. That like once they spend their money, they make that money back. And they get a lot of shit for free too. There's a lot of perks with their career. So like there's a lot of money just floating around. Floating like as soon as it floats out, it finds its way back in. You know what I mean? So yeah. I hear my son. So let's move on into it. We're going to move on to a next topic. We're going to go into Cassie and Diddy. Cassie and Diddy. Yeah, you get a lot of comps as a celebrity. Oh, I did hear about Ashanti. Oh my gosh. But you know what? You can't say that though. I highly doubt that it has to do with the fact that no one wanted to come. Because there's plenty of celebrities that are or singers that are not prominent right now that people pay to go to their tickets. What I sense that she didn't have great I think that the promoter sucked. I think there wasn't really great promotion around the show. That has nothing to do with, I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that no one cares to see her. That's bullshit. There's a plenty of people that loved Ashanti back in the day that would go see her. Me included. Yeah, they still pack houses. Yeah. Fucking Monica, she could still pack a house. K. Michelle, she's Well, she's not from back in the day. Yeah. That's what I said. So I'm like, no, I don't think that has anything to do with, like, obviously media is gonna make it look that way. Like, oh, it's because no one wanted to go to her show. Like, that's bullshit. There's plenty of people that would love to see Ashanti, especially from my generation, like my era, like the 85 babies that were like in high school when Ashanti was out in her prime. There's no way. Mary J. Blige, who else is there? Yeah, it's so evil. That's bullshit. They're gonna make it seem like that. I would go see Ashanti. Like, what? That was like my prime. Like Ashanti, Ja Rule, like when 50 just came out. Like, that was like my era. You know? Who else is there? Even fucking Bow Wow. Bow Wow could even put on shows and fucking people come. And everyone in the industry or in media, like, clown Bow Wow like he's a fucking loser. And people still come. Yeah. Yeah. It was bad promotion, man. I think it was really bad promotion. I think that a lot of times promoters, they put on shows and they think that they can just sell off the name. And sometimes you need to push a little bit in the streets to get some ticket sales. So let's move into Cassie and Diddy. So what his stuff on Cassie and Diddy? Yeah, Bow Wow does clown himself. I met Bow Wow. There was I met him. Yo, he is tiny. Holy shit. Cause you know how some people are short, but they have body like they're stocky? Like they have the body of a regular person, but they're just short. No, Bow Wow is actually tiny. Like when I saw him, I was like, yo, like how do bitches date him? Like he's so tiny. Like he literally has the body of a little boy and he looks younger in person. One thing I can say about him, that he has really green, like his eyes are so green in person. Like in person, like his eyes are striking. And he has really nice skin. And like, it's not just like the texture, like how it looks, like his tone's beautiful. Like he's a beautiful, like honey, bronze tone to him. But he's fucking tiny. He's like so tiny. Like I could step on him and crush him. Tiny. Yeah, he's really tiny. Because I've met some artists that are short, but they're not tiny. But he's really, really tiny. Why they're... Oh. Very sensitive. Is Diddy gay? Yes, Diddy is bisexual. Very through and through a bisexual. Like, he's not impartial for some munchie or bussy. You know? Like, he will have sex. Yeah. Cassie will be okay. I feel like Cassie's kind of wanted to leave the relationship for a while. There was a couple things that have happened in the relationship that weren't so great, but I feel like Cassie towards the end started to realize like she didn't really have her own identity anymore. And it's kind of funny because I find like how it is with Diddy, and I don't know how he is as a person, but I find that anyone really that gets with him or works with him, like their identity or who they are kind of gets lost in translation. Like, you cannot be with Diddy and date him and be successful in your own right. It's like you just become dependent on him. You just become his shadow. Like, people forget that Cassie, like, had her own career and, like, very much had a career that could have got somewhere. You know what I mean? Because she was doing pretty decent until she got with Diddy. And then, like, the lines just blurred over the time. And, like, you haven't heard nothing from her when it comes to music. He's gay. Well, I would say he's bisexual. He's bisexual. He's bisexual with a strong preference for women. But like it's like nothing to him to meet like a guy and be like, oh, okay, well I'm gonna fuck this guy. Like, you know? Yeah, he has effect on all his artists. He likes more feminine men. Are they sister wives? No. But Diddy's the kind of person he likes to have control. He has control issues. He likes to be in control. No, I don't think she wanted to have a kid because I think she very much wants to have her own identity. I feel like she wants to have a career, and she knew what came with having a kid for him. She still wants to go out there and try to make it and try to do something for herself. But like she like lost a lot of herself being with him. And I think that was part of why she didn't want to stay. Yeah. You to have the control over others too. That's so true. That's very true. Yeah. No, Cassie left the relationship. I don't think Diddy did. Cassie did. Yes. Diddy, Diddy, you know, when people, I don't care what people say. I feel like when you get to that certain extent and you get that rich, people that get that rich, the more successful they are, the more stranger things are that they do to be that rich. Like, I just don't trust people with money. I don't. I just don't trust a motherfucker with money, with that much money. Because it's just like, that's where the lines of loyalty and respect for mankind blur. Because it's like, everything comes with a, you could always, yeah, abuse of power, you could always just buy whatever you want. You could buy somebody's whole fucking life. Like, Diddy could buy my whole life without even, like, making a dent in his bank account. And if you can go so far to, like, be able to do that in certain senses, and you want to be able to, like, inflict control, like, it's not that hard. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and then when they get to, like, in their 30s now, it's like, oh, you ain't young anymore. You ain't that 21, 22-year-old girl that you once were when I first got with you. Get out of here now. Absolute power corrupts. Yes. I don't trust a motherfucker with money at all. I do not. Because especially in, like, that industry, and you have money, that's when shit just gets fucking crazy. That's when I know that there's a lot of blood trail where that money comes from. You know? She is still young. Of course she's still young. I know, but you know, her prime years, we're talking like Hollywood young. You know what I'm saying? And like, not to mention, like, she's coming out on her own, and to come back on her own and be in the industry of where it is right now, like, the way how things were and how, I guess, prominent she could have been, is not as easy as it was, or streamlined as it was when she was first kind of starting out. Because the industry is a little bit all over the place right now. Like, it's very all over the place. Like, you have these different artists, and they're all over the place, like, of what sector they fall under: SoundCloud, record label, come from that old, like, metric of how things were. Then you got the reality stars. Then you got the Instagram stars and the YouTube personalities. It's kind of all over the place now. Back in the day, it was musicians and actors. You know, now it's like this personality, that personality, this socialite, this heiress, this, that. Well, heiress is, it doesn't matter because it all depends on if you try to put yourself in the public light. But it's just fucking all over the place. It's just like there's not a streamline like it once was. Like you walk this track, you rolled on this track, and that track you roll on, it gets you here. It's like that you start here, and then you could end up here, and then you could go over there, but you might end up doing this. It's just fucking all over the place. You know? That is true. But I don't think she wants to be that kind of celebrity. She would do it, but I feel like if it was up to her, like, she saw herself being somebody like Beyonce, you know? Like a very prominent, successful, well-regarded and respected artist that has a number of, you know, accolades that come behind her. And she didn't get to do that. She was modeling though, because she's actually technically a model. She's with an agency. But yeah. But I don't feel like she totally blames that on Diddy. I feel partially she's done that to herself. You got here looking up JonTron. Who the hell's JonTron? What time is it now? It's 12. Look up Flex Tape. I don't know who that is. You just sound like somebody that's probably promoting JonTron or Flex Tape, because I don't know the fuck that is. Daddy probably made her promises. Did he be making a lot of fucking people promises? I'd rather go work at Target than fucking sign to Bad Boy. Because then that's when I know for a fact that my shit ain't going nowhere. Like, what person besides Mace, and where is he now, do you see that was actually directly signed under Diddy that's successful? I will wait. And the only person I feel like that was successful that was ever signed on Bad Boy is MLK. Machine Gun Kelly. Not Machine Gun. MGK. You know what I mean? But I feel like MGK is successful in his own right because he pushes his own whatever. But everybody else that gets signed to friggin' Bad Boy, career doesn't go anywhere. Like, yeah, Daddy DK, but where the hell's Daddy DK now? Yeah, Biggie. But that's when he was first done now. I'm talking post Biggie. Yeah, you get one song and you disappear. I'm telling you, I'd rather work at Target and work my way up into Target to be that boss so I could tell motherfuckers to go on break than to ever sign to Bad Boy. If you could sign me to Bad Boy, there's always somebody else that would actually give me the fucking time of the day. She's on Marriage Boot. I'm talking music, like music career, like literally have sustained a long-standing career in the music industry. Yeah, Jessica Simpson was assigned to Bad Boy though. Yeah. Like, so what I've heard that Diddy does is like, say like he racks you up. So pretty much even though he gets money off your head to sign you, he essentially finds a way to get it back. So like, say like Diddy, for example, he signs you right? And he's like, and then he does a track with you. And it's like, all right, like, let's do the video. You're like, all right. So we're going to have it at the mansion. So we're going to do it at my mansion. You're going to have a Lambo. We're going to use my Lambo. I'm going to be in the video on the verse. You're going to see me in the video. He will charge you for all that shit. He will charge you for the rental of his own Lambo. He'll charge you of the rental of his own damn house. He'll charge you for the appearance in the damn video. And then you get the fucking bill and you're just like, what? Like, wait a minute. Like, what happened? You know? So, like, he's, like, Diddy's for, I don't know. I don't really like Diddy. I just don't. I don't like Diddy. Who? A lot of these big labels get caught to 2 and 5 print. Yeah. Like 360 deals. Like, don't ever sign a 360 deal. Boom, 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 boom. Who? Jessica Simpson? Yeah, I used to have this jacket by Jessica Simpson. And it was a really nice jacket. It was a winter jacket, like a peacoat, but it was actually like a poncho. And it was so nice. And I wore that for like a couple years. And it was warm and everything. No, I did not hear Cardi B's new song. I have not listened yet. Yeah. But realistically, where the hell would Jessica Simpson even fit in today's day? Like, there ain't no room for her anywhere. There's barely any room for, like, barely any room for, like, Britney Spears. Like, you have to, like, have a regard and respect for Britney Spears to actually even, like, appreciate her coming back and trying to make a career out of today's industry. Because, like, the industry's completely different from what it was when she was at her prime. Yeah. No, Britney Spears is very relevant, but she's relevant for what she's built for herself outside of outside of today's industry. I'm not saying that she's not doing anything right now. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying that she flies below the radar when it comes to media. Like, because, like, there's not really a station for her to be that mainstream or somewhat mainstream from where she was back in the day. That's what I mean. There's a lot of artists that are off the radar that are still doing fairly well. Right, exactly, like Mariah. You see what I'm saying? It's like that. That's a perfect example. Like, even J-Lo. J-Lo has put out recent music. J-Lo's even won an award, but, like, no one really cares to talk about J-Lo like that. Like, you wouldn't see J-Lo like that, you know? Yeah, I understand what you mean. There is different type of success, but I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is music. I'm talking about people that have come in the industry under the sector of music and how far and how prominent they are, whether it be media-wise, like industry-wise, when it comes to music. Not what they've done with their careers. We're not talking about that. Yeah. That is true. Just like Cardi's about leak Nicki's, they do it to each other. Yeah. That's what I feel like too. I feel like Hollywood is gonna literally collapse. I think we're winding down to that point. Like everything is just kind of getting too broad and out of control. I believe it, Brian, that she does. I don't know why. I'm getting so tired. I don't know why. I feel like I should like have like a slight cup of coffee. Cause I have like outside of this I have a reading. I have a reading to do. And on top of that, like oh shit. I have a reading to do and outside of that, like I have candles to do too. I have prayers to do. I have to get into worship. I haven't really like sat down at worship in the past couple of days. Which is not like me at all. I have a reading in actually like 20 minutes. But I usually like to give myself a little bit of space. But I'm going to come back on after I do it. Like I'm going to come back on for a bit. Yeah, like I feel like I need to like, I'm getting like a bit tired. I'm like, it's very strange for me at this time of day. Yeah. I want to have coffee, but I'm going to make it like not that strong. I'm going to make it kind of weak. Because if I drink the coffee and I make it too strong, then I'll be up until like 6, 7 in the morning. And I can't do that. But I do need a little something to carry me over. I feel great. I bought all my supplements today. I feel good. And that's the also thing too. I've been drinking like mullein tea and like linden tea. And I've been very like calm spirited. Like I feel like it's because I literally energetically feel not so overloaded like I usually do. Hot chocolate, that's too sweet. And I don't think I have hot chocolate right now, do I? No, I don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. I think it's done. But I would want to drink that because it's just too sweet. And try to, you know, watch myself with my sugar. Oh, that's why I'm probably tired. Because I took milk thistle. I forgot. I forgot that milk thistle relaxes me. That's why I'm tired. Like Xtina. I like Xtina. It will do decent enough. It'll do well. Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to make my yawn contagious, but I'm like, why am I so tired? Let's talk about Rihanna. Okay, fine. Let's talk about Rihanna. I love Rihanna, but it's like, no, I want to talk about like hot, spicy tea, but whatever. Yes, I feel like she will. Queen Aja. I don't know. There's something about her. I don't know this chick, and I don't want to sound like I'm being cunty. I don't know why my spirit doesn't take her. I don't know why. My spirit doesn't take her. There's something about her I don't like. Not like she's a bad person, though. Yeah, like there's something about her that's like, Like I don't, You know? I feel she's, I think what it is, I don't know too much about her. And if I'm wrong to have this judgment, I'll take it because, again, I'm not going to sit here and try to act like I know a whole lot about this chick. Okay. There's something about her I don't like. Yeah, it doesn't. Like, I just don't like her. I mean, she could mean well, but my spirit doesn't take her. I just don't. I'm like, You know what I think I sense about it that I don't like about Queen Naija? It's like she's very loose. I think she's just like Queen Naija. I don't know if I'm saying her anyway. I think she's just very loose, and she's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Like, she's not the most smartest person. And she's just a man chaser. Like, she's like a kind of person that I would sense that she's just as good as the next nigga she's with. Yeah. Like, as a person, I wouldn't doubt she's a nice girl. Like, I would not take that from her. But something I just, like, my spirit doesn't take her. No, not. Are you crazy, Rihanna? Listen to me. Don't talk about my Riri, because I could go on for days how much I love her. Around her, hers cool. She can be a bit of. She's a bit of a. She has a bit of a bitchiness to her, I'm not saying bitchiness as in like rude, but she's a force to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has that kind of energy. She's very much a force to be reckoned with. Um, she's a very empowering person. But I feel like if you were to actually get to know her, like, you could sit there and have a conversation, and like, she knows how to like motivate you, make you feel strong. She's really good. She's really good at giving sound advice. That's what I get from her. But she's like a lead in her own. You know what I mean? She's very much for self. Not in a selfish way, but she's very internal. You know what I'm saying? She never knew him. What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah. I thought I was the only one who thought she gave gay Alicia Key vibes. Yeah. I don't know hers music, but I've seen her before. Who, her? Right. Oh, Queen Asia. Oh, maybe she has. That's why she has a complex about colorism, man. We were talking about this yesterday, Jamie, about Middle Eastern men. I don't think she hates black people, but I think that she's a colorist, and that comes from her background, and I feel like it comes from the industry she's been in, which is the sex industry. Like, she just comes from that background that the lighter you are, the more accepting or passing in life that you can be. She takes her light skin or being mixed as a way to sell exoticness. And I feel, coming from a Dominican background where there is a lot of like, there's all, there's talks between darker Dominicans and lighter Dominicans, that she's just kind of, she's a product of her environment in that subject. Do I feel like she hates black people? No, but I feel like she has this aspect to herself where she looks at her, she feels like she is probably more desirable in comparison to a standard dark-skinned woman because she is mixed. Yeah, I know. Who knows? Maybe the freaking guy, the Arabic man, maybe her dad was married or was about to get married. Or like, yeah, cared a lot about what his family thought. Yeah, like I'm not gonna hate on Cardi. I love Cardi. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Cardi. But I like Cardi's not exactly a 10. Yeah. She's not exactly like a 10. Like she's, she's pretty, but like it's like she's not like I feel like Nicki Minaj is prettier than her. Right. Dobie claims discount, yes. Actually, yeah, it will be. Yeah, he will. Feels like it's a little boy. Back to Rihanna. I'm gonna answer this last Rihanna question and then I'm gonna come off. But I should be back in a little bit because I just have to do this reading and I want to get my energy right so I can do it. Yeah, I think Nicki's gorgeous. I just think that Nicki just went too far with her ass and now it's all weird. Yeah, I think so too, and I feel like it's a little boy. And the girl's a working girl. She's a stripper. Well, no, I don't think Rihanna's boyfriend will last. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna come off for now. I should be back. Give me like 45 minutes to an hour. It all depends on like what Ocean's doing and how quiet I can get everything. But I should be back on soon. But until then, I love y'all, and we're gonna continue this once I get back.